It should. Vote no on Prop 27.
I'm Jay Chen, and I approve this message.
It's an outright attack on our most basic freedom, and Michelle Steele urged the Supreme Court to do it, to overturn Roe v. Wade, paving the way for her fellow extremists to pass a national abortion ban. Steele sponsored a bill that would make it illegal for a woman to have an abortion, even if she was raped. Steele would take away a woman's choice, no matter the consequences. Michelle Steele doesn't trust us to make our own decisions, so why would we trust her in Congress?
Our strength is what unites us. Help ABC7 recognize the everyday heroes who make SoCal strong.
The concept was to have artists paint them. People were like, that's awesome. I'm going to take a picture of that.
SoCal strong. Every day on Eyewitness News.
This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
Right now at 11, we do have breaking news. Protesters packing the LA City Council meeting after racist remarks surfaced by Councilwoman Nury Martinez. She is not there, but Kevin De Leon and Gil Cedillo are. Good morning to you. This is Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. We're live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Philip Palmer.
And I'm Giovanna Lotta. It was a chaotic scene inside Council chambers, still is, with large crowds chanting and yelling, delaying the start of the meeting.
Let's get right to Eyewitness News reporter Josh Haskell, who is there live at City Hall. Josh?
Yeah, welcome to a very loud council. Now, the meeting started 45 minutes late. It hasn't really started, but how did we get some sort of peace in here? Well, someone at the center of all of this who really did not want to be at the center of all of this, Councilmember Mike Bonin, he just delivered remarks his young son dragged into all of this, racist remarks said about his son on that audio. We will play some of what Bonin said in a few minutes, but first, we have been drowned out. Council members have been drowned out. It's been hard to hear yourself because of chants of not one more day. Those chants in reference to Kevin De Leon, Gil Cedillo, and Nury Martinez, who have not yet resigned. Take a listen. Now, the attendees did not want this meeting to start. Mitch O'Farrell tried to calm the crowd, but it took Mike Bonin to say a few words, including, "I really don't want to be here," and he asked for forgiveness. Gil Cedillo and Kevin De Leon did come into the chambers just for a few minutes, but they were drowned out by resign chants, and then Bonin once again said, "Let's resign," and then Cedillo and De Leon left the chambers. Council President Nury Martinez has resigned as president, but not from the council. She announced this morning an update as to why she's not here today. Now, in a statement, Nury Martinez said, "This has been one of the most difficult times of my life, and I recognize this is entirely of my own making. At this moment, I need to take a leave of absence and take some time to have an honest and heartfelt conversation with my family, my constituents, and community leaders." Now we want to play some of that sound from Councilmember Mike Bonin, who spoke just a few minutes ago.
My husband and I are both raw and angry and heartbroken and sick for our family and for Los Angeles. Public officials are supposed to call us to our highest selves, and these people stabbed us and shot us and cut the spirit of Los Angeles.
So the big headline that Nury Martinez is not here following that announcement of leave of absence. Gil Cedillo and Kevin De Leon, they were here. They walked into the chambers, but then just a few minutes later, they walked out. It's really hard to say if this meeting has started. We did hear from Bonin, but it is just loud, ruckus crowd here, not leaving, not listening to Mitch O'Farrell. We'll, of course, have much more coming up at 11:30. For now, reporting in council chambers, Josh Haskell, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Josh, thank you. After Bonin's comments, we did see Mitch O'Farrell tried to speak,
yes,
but as you can see from Josh's report, it just keeps getting louder and louder. But there's more reaction from the community following the council members' remarks.
Faith and labor leaders and activists, immigrant advocates, and others gathered in a march and rally to denounce racism and demand change. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam is live in downtown LA with more. Tim.
Philip, Giovanna, this started out as a small demonstration on the sidewalk. Look what it has amassed to right now. Main Street shut down. People have been playing music, dancing, and they're chanting. They want these 3 city council members to resign right now. Listen to their reaction about Nury Martinez announcing she is taking a leave of absence.
We are not accepting apologies at this time. We're not accepting leave of absence. We need you to be absent permanently. Resign immediately. Resign immediately.
Activists in the community and clergy feel disrespected and hurt by what they heard in those recordings.
The kid is bouncing off the effing walls on the floor.
They call it racist, xenophobic, and homophobic. They have lost faith in the leadership of Martinez, Councilman Kevin De Leon, and Gil Cedillo.
I cannot even begin to explain how my children felt. They immediately had to call their father. They immediately decided they need to talk to their friends and their children about the things that they heard. They were livid that the city leaders that they respected, that they were proud to talk about in school, were not the leaders they thought they were, that not represent the city that we live in.
During the recordings, Martinez, De Leon, and Cedillo were also discussing the redistricting maps and how to potentially weaken the black representation. The clergy and activists here today say they want those maps reviewed.
We stand here today to say the anti-blackness will not stand. The anti-immigrant language will not stand.
There is this ugly attitude for all kinds of people in Los Angeles that they were conniving against. And so we have to get them out of there now. Nury must go. Nury must go. Nury must go. Nury must.
So you can see back out here live on Main Street, still shut down. I'm seeing signs that say stop the hate, resign. You can hear the music out here. These protesters, activists, and clergy, they want the district attorney's office to investigate to see if any civil rights violations were violated during that meeting where that recording took place. We will be following this throughout the day and have the very latest for you in our later newscast. But for now, we are live in downtown LA. Tim Pulliam, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Tim, thank you. And of course, we will continue to cover this developing story throughout the day here on Eyewitness News. For all the latest updates, be sure to download our free ABC 7 Los Angeles app.
A court hearing just wrapped up this morning over the estate of the late actress Anne Heche. Her ex-husband, James Tupper, and son, Homer LaFoon, are vying for control of it. LaFoon filed a petition to be named executor, but Tupper is claiming Heche named him executor in 2011. The judge suggested he will likely allow the appointment of LaFoon as executor unless Tupper can prove legally he is not qualified. Heche died nearly 2 months ago from injuries in a fiery car crash. She was 53.
And to our weather now, cooler temperatures and marine layers sticking around. We've got Brianna Ruffalo with a look at that.
Yeah, good morning. I know it's been so nice to see some of these changes. And today, tomorrow, we still have the potential to see some spotty showers. We're seeing them pick up again right now on live Mega Doppler 7000 HD. A lot of shower activity, lightning strikes that have been happening over Catalina and then over the waters this morning and over the past couple of hours. Starting to see some showers now popping up just south of the Palm Springs area, so down into the low desert. And then seeing some light spotty showers up near Big Bear, too. Very isolated right now. This is expected to pick up, though, as we head into the afternoon, especially for the LA County mountains and the high desert, Palmdale, Lancaster, Acton. We have a flood watch in place because we are expecting to see some rainfall here. And if we see any thunderstorms, it can be brief and heavy at times. This is going to be slow moving too, so wherever we do see it, it's going to be hanging around for a little bit. So this goes in place at noon today through tonight. More chances for some more showers tomorrow. We'll be talking more about this coming up in just a little bit, guys. I'll send it back to you for now.
All right, Brianna, thank you. As we continue here at 11 a.m., an investigation underway into a deadly shooting involving an LAPD officer. What happened early this morning, we'll tell you next.
Plus, the rape trial for actor